Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk all about the giant yellow roller coaster at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, also known as LochNess Monster. This is a favorite to a lot of people, and for good reason. So keep watching. I'm going to tell you everything that I know. So my name is Danielle.
And I'm Andrew.
If you guys are new, if you're returning, thank you so much. So on to the LochNess Monster. There's a lot of really cool facts about this coaster because it was built in 1978 and it was the world's tallest roller coaster, and it stands at a height of 130 feet. This roller coaster features the world's first and only remaining interlocking loops, which is pretty cool. It's famous for it, as you can see right here. Boom, there they are, the interlocking loops. It's so much fun.
They're gonna go through a loop right now.
Yeah, they're gonna come on back. Here, let's catch them. Let's see. Can you see it? Here they go. Super cool. So that's pretty much what I think of when I think of the LochNess Monster. That's like the most iconic, famous things is like the loops.
The loops.
So
I mean, it is interlocking loop. The two loops are intertwined.
Yeah.
And I mean, and like she just said, it's the only roller coaster on planet Earth that still has that
has
feature.
it. Yeah.
Pretty
I mean, it's I don't know. It's just incredible to look at and to see in person. So we decided to talk about the facts of LochNess Monster down here because I mean, it's iconic and it's just really, truly beautiful. So it is rumored that LochNess Monster cost $5 million to make. That's one of the cheaper roller coasters in the park, but it was also built in 1978, so there's that. The speed gets up to 60 miles per hour, and the G-force is about 3.5. Ride time for this is about 2 minutes, 10 seconds. So obviously the roller coaster gets its namesake from the fabled creature, the LochNess Monster. It's appropriately situated in the Scotland area of Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. A man named Ron Toomer designed the roller coaster, and the company Aerodynamics is the one that manufactured it. The highest height of this roller coaster is 130 feet, as we said before. The entire track length of this roller coaster is 3,240 feet. You have to be a minimum of 48 inches to ride the LochNess Monster, so you can kind of be on the shorter side. For a lot of people, this is their very first roller coaster. I know that it was Andrew's very first roller coaster, along with my stepdaughter Savannah's. I don't think it was mine, but I can't remember, so I can't tell you. But it's a lot of people's first, and that's what makes it even more special and family friendly to people. Like, everyone's like, this is a family ride, this is our first ride, this is the roller coaster to go see. It's very intense. It's a high thrill ride.
My sister was so upset. I don't know. I was 8 maybe when I rode it. My sister was 6, and she missed the height requirement by about 1.5 inches, and she was livid, crying. I want to ride. I want to ride. Andrew can ride. And so my parents went to the parking lot and put stuffers in her shoes, and we put like cotton in her shoe, and it elevated her 1.5 inches. And when we went and tried the height, her head hit the line, and she got to ride it with me for the first time ever, 2 years younger than me.
So see, see, as you can tell, this is a family ride for so many reasons. It's close, near, and dear to a lot of people's hearts. So, and it came down to if we're ever going to get rid of this ride, voters were like, no, definitely not. This is a fan favorite for sure. It is a high thrill ride roller coaster, as are, I think, all of the roller coasters are pretty high thrill. So Busch Gardens Tampa had a roller coaster called the Python, and it closed down in 2006, and the trains were actually sent from Tampa to here to be reused as spare parts for the LochNess Monster, which is kind of a fun little fact. In October 2nd, 2023, Busch Gardens announced that they were going to refurbish some of the LochNess Monster, and as a part of that work, 900 feet of track was replaced. They did also repaint and add cinematic effects inside the tunnel. So when you go inside the tunnel now, you're going to see some pretty cool stuff, which wasn't there before or originally. The trains have 7 cars per train, and each one is 2 across with 2 rows. So a total of 28 riders on each train. So before 2018, the ride had trains from Aerodynamics, and for the ride's 40th anniversary, they were replaced with new trains from S&S Worldwide. So again, this ride shut down in 2023, and then it reopened after it was refurbished on May 10th of 2024. Woo! Busch Gardens really takes pride and time into decorating and theming their wait lines, which is something that I love about the park. So while you're standing in line, getting ready to board your train in order to ride the LochNess Monster, you kind of get a preview of what it's going to be like, and you can make up your own story, but to me it just kind of feels like we're being thrown into this world where you are the scientist or you are the expeditioner, and you are going to try to find proof that LochNess Monster exists. You're going to try to see a glimpse of the LochNess Monster herself. So please, I encourage you to take time to look at all the details. They try really hard to kind of put you into a new world and take reality out of it and just make it your part of the story, and I just think that that's awesome. So as you can see here, we're looking at this corkboard with all this information. We saw a Big Bad Wolf poster, and this was well before we knew that the Big Bad Wolf roller coaster was going to be returning or have a remake, a little sequel, if you will, to the park. So sometimes you'll find cute little Easter eggs like that in the wait lines. So be sure to just look at all the details. You could learn some history about the ride or some fun facts. I mean, it's really, every time I go through this, I feel like I see something new or something that I missed before. I mean, just look at that. Like, so many new things. So I highly encourage you guys, any roller coaster you ride at Busch Gardens, take your time and enjoy the details. Okay guys, I hope you guys learned some new information and some fun facts about the LochNess Monster. If you know something that I didn't mention, please leave it down in a comment below, because I would love to hear more about everyone's favorite ride, the LochNess Monster.
Or just share a story.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah. We're gonna do a video like this for all the roller coasters in the park. So if you haven't yet and you made it this far and you like what you're hearing, go ahead and click subscribe. Click the bell notification, and every time one of these roller coaster videos comes out, you'll be the first one to get to watch it.
Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Have a good one.